and hello Facebook. Just waiting for a minute for people to join us. This is episode 6 of Singers' Tips, Tricks, and Workouts. That in itself can be a tongue twister. Thanks for joining. And today we're going to talk a little bit about open throat still. We are on exercise, 3. Exercise 3. You might be wondering why I talk so much with my students and why I work so diligently on keeping my throat open. Well, life itself tries to close your throat. Tension, right? And what do we get asked to sing at most of the time? Funerals, weddings, really emotional things, right? So we need to warm up and we need to practice regularly exercises that keep the throat open on every vowel. Ah is the easiest vowel to open throat, so it's important to work on that. But today we're going to start working on how do we open our throat with some of these other vowels, okay? Another thing I shared with you about the throat and the muscles around the larynx, around the throat, they are constrictors. And we're grateful for that because they're that way because so that when we eat, the food goes down, not up. This would not be good. So we're grateful for that. But with singing, you have to work against that natural tendency for those muscles to constrict, all right, and not to relax. So it takes some work to be able to have the strength in these muscles to pull the larynx down. And why do we want the larynx down? Who cares? Well, that's when your throat's fully open, okay? For instance, when I sing a low note, try to get nice and close to the camera so you can see. Larynx went down. Watch again. Well, I'm actually opening it before I hit the note, which is something that we need to work on as well, and we will. But, okay? Now watch this. If I'm not consciously opening my throat, if I'd never worked on it, in fact, this is what used to happen for me. I would get about for one thing, I could never hit that low note as a soprano. So that's another thing we'll get to. I'm so excited to have so much to share with you, how to expand your lower register. But we're talking about singing high and what happens. Watch this. Now watch this. Not a great sound, but that's the exercise and the sound that tells you your throat's fully open. Today I'm going to show you what it sounds like to sing with the open throat, but actually the sound that you're looking for. Okay, so before we get into that, your tip for the day, singer's tip, is when you go to sing, make sure you've taken time to be you. Don't go up there trying to impress people. Don't go up there trying to be someone you're not. Feel comfortable and relaxed because that affects the muscles of the throat, right? And that affects how you deliver the song, all right? There's only one you, and the world needs you and your expression. So make sure that you've gotten in a quiet space, and if you're a worship leader, that you've gotten with God, not just before you sing, but you've cultivated a beautiful relationship with Jesus so that's what comes out. That's for my worship leaders. That's a seminar. But for all of you singers, in a quiet place, relaxed, so that no matter what tension you might feel, if you're singing at a funeral, and we singers are emotional, we are designed to be able to feel what the audience is feeling and to know what they need and to be able to bring a gift from God to them. So we are emotional. So you've got to work to be in that peaceful place, that quiet place. Even if you're singing, wow, something really rambunctious, you've got to get relaxed. So that is my tip for the day. Get in a quiet place, get relaxed, be confident that there's only one you. Don't let the voice that says, ooh, if you only sounded like blah, 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 then that would be good. But you don't sound good. Get rid of that. You know what? Start where you're at and work on your voice. You'll get there. And for all you know, you might already be there. Because I can speak as a person who's lived on the earth a long time. There are many times in my life that I was chasing something I already had. And the more I chased it, the further I got. from where I was meant to be. So don't do that. Relax. All right, here, let's get to the exercise. And it is, again, exercise 3 in your open throat workout, which will have 5 exercises in it. I'll be with you 2 more times, and then I'll put the entire workout up. Grab your water. Let's drink together. Let's toast to the best, being the best you can be, and not being a copycat of anyone else. Because we want you. The world needs you. Let's drink. Any of you Californians out there? Hey, Andy. Hey, Joanne. Yes, Californians, you know it's hot today. We gotta hydrate. We gotta stick together. So I'm gonna start on A flat, below middle C. And as we've discussed, the easiest vowel to open your throat is ah. I like to use ya or ma to start rather than just ah, which can create tension, okay? So think the big yawn, and we're gonna do ya, and we're gonna do the E, which is the hardest vowel to keep the throat open. When I take my students through their scales and through their exercises, or even when I'm doing a vocal evaluation to just help someone see where they're at, where we need to start, the throat many times will stay open. Get about here, starts to, you can see the larynx rise. So that's something you can look for in your mirror. Sorry. So watch this. I'm going to do it wrong, okay? Ah, ah. Nothing's coming out. Now I'm going to keep my throat open. I promise we'll get to the exercise. This is just one more thing you guys can watch for in the mirror. And I'm warming up with you. I always promise to not sing before I come on here. So you get the raw deal. Now if I go and I try to push it out, because that's a C, that's pretty darn high. You don't want to try to push that out anyway. Okay, let's get back to it. Here is your ya, E exercise. And you want to look in a mirror, and you're looking for that open throat position, which is a pharynx stretch. Go to my YouTube channel if you need more explanation. Pharynx stretch, the back wall. Tongue lowered in the back. Jaw dropped for the ya. Really good stretch. And it's going to go like this. Ya, 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 ya. Now, here's what you don't want. Ya. Nobody sounds like that out here. I know none of you guys do. But up higher, it can happen. Watch. Ya, ya. All right. Ya. So I've got to maintain that position. Let's walk through this together, all right? Here we go. Ya, 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 ya. Don't rush through it. Make sure you really feel that open throat stretch before you go into the E, because the E is going to want to try to close your throat off. It just wants to. Ya, 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 ya. I'm warming up with you. I don't sound that great yet. See, maybe a lot of you have this really awesome voice inside of you, but you've never worked on it. I don't sound that great right now, but people hire me to sing on all kind of things. So if I can do it, you can do it. It's just, you got to work on your voice. You just got to warm it up, right? Ya, 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 ya. Here we go. Ya, 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 ya. What are we doing? We're stretching. We're stretching. A lot of us don't want to sound kind of ugly and weird. We just want to sing pretty. Well, before you can sing pretty, you've got to work your muscles. You've got to stretch, and you've got to teach those muscles to hold your larynx down. We're going on up. Yeah. Don't forget to breathe, right? Remember, we first talked about abdominal breathing. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Move that air. Yeah. Look at that. Yes. Yeah, 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 yeah. As you're getting warmed up, you can pick it up a little more. But you need to know the areas of your voice that need more work, so you can slow down and work into those parts. Here we go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Stretch into that upper note. Don't quit on me. Yeah, 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 yeah. You say, I don't want to sound opera. Why are you singing opera? Because that's the biggest stretch you can make. It's really healthy for you. But in a minute, I'm going to sing a jazz piece for you, not sounding opera, using what I've gotten, the strength from singing that style, all right? Yeah, 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 yeah. Go on up. Yeah, 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 yeah. Continue. For those of you that want to go up there, I'll join you. Yeah, yeah. You can hear that dryness in my throat. For me, it's kind of morning in the West Coast. Kind of morning. Yeah, Now you see me doing this. It's because I naturally tighten my neck when I sing. So when I'm warming up, I want to loosen that up. Okay, that exercise is going to be on YouTube, Shelley Rusk Music channel. Today, I'm going to put that on there without talking through it. Meanwhile, I want to show you, illustrate in a song, how to use that, all right? So I'm going to do this little piece, Summertime. I'm going to start low, where the throat naturally opens. Summertime. Nice and light. See, I don't sound opera, but my throat is open. Those of you that are afraid of opera. And the living is easy. Watch the lyrics go down. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Let's say we want to go up. Oh, your daddy's rich, rich. Okay, if I'm approaching that, rich, tight, rich, I'm going to get a really small sound. Okay, so does that make sense? Why you want to really stretch and do things? Yai, like this. Yai, 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 yai. Notice that same position when I'm singing, oh, your daddy's rich, right? I'm not singing, oh, your daddy's rich. It won't even come out. I actually usually go up high here. One of these mornings, yeah, you're gonna rise up singing. Then you'll spread your wings and you'll take to the sky. High. Oh, I'm not trying to hit a note. I'm trying to show you, the openness of the throat on those vowels. Kind of crazy, the vocal exercises that you have to do that are really good for your throat, for your voice, I should say. As we get deeper into this, I'm going to show you how to take the open throat, the resonance, all of the different techniques, the foundations. How do you put those into your unique sound? Okay? But right now we're laying a foundation, and we really have to work against the natural tendency of the throat to close for two reasons, right? The throat muscles are natural constrictors, so that when you eat, the food will try to come up, or will not come up, the food goes down, okay? So you have to learn how to hold the larynx down no matter what note you're singing. And then also stress, life. Life closes your throat. A lot of the events that we will be asked to sing at are very emotional. Funerals, weddings, even leading worship. You can get deep into the presence of God and it's like you can get lost. So you do want to work on controlling the muscles around the larynx. All right, so this will be on my YouTube channel. I have 2 other exercises for open throat. They'll be called exercise 1, open throat, exercise 2. Again, this is exercise 3. Go to it. And remember, the tip of the day is to get in a quiet place before you sing where you can find yourself, just be you, and be relaxed. Don't be worked up about what everybody's going to think. Don't get worked up about what if I only sounded like so-and-so. That voice might stay with you your entire life. Get rid of it now, because there's only one you, and you were made to be you. So just work to be the best you can be. And that's what the world needs, is more of you, not another carbon copy copycat, okay? So be blessed today. May you have a peaceful, beautiful day. And join me on my YouTube channel, Shelley Rusk Music. See you next week, if not before.